Beautiful. Hi, you go. My name is Junior Time. I've been a Carlton fan since probably towards the end of high school. I found there was a way for me to keep in touch with my friends. Our bond that we had in high school strengthened because of it. We found this as what's the word I'm looking for when you find something you have in common. It was the thing that we had in common with each other. Obviously, I've grown up as a Pacific Islander. The passion for sport's always been there. Started with rugby, but since we moved to Australia, I picked up my love for the beautiful game, the real game of football, and that's where I met some of my closest friends. And through football, they introduced me to AFL. And being Macedonian, growing up in Sunshine, you were only going to go for either Collingwood or Carlton. My best friend happened to go for Carlton, hence the reason why Carlton. Been a fan of Carlton since 2002. They took me to my first game. It was Carlton Hawthorne, where Carlton got up. Hence the reason why I became a Carlton fan. We went with one of our friends who was also a Hawthorne supporter. Going into the game, because it was 1 out, I guess there was probably about 5 Carlton fans. I said whoever won, I was going to follow. I was a Hawthorne supporter going in. Looking back on it now, that probably wasn't the best decision. Missed out on 4 flags. Through Die Hard now. I think I'm running on 9 years consecutive. There was a year I didn't get a membership. I was angry. I was angry with woeful results of the Carlton Football Club. Obviously, we go back even further than that, and with regards to history. And yeah, 2020. It's been what a year. Obviously, not many of us none of us are alive to tell the story of how we went in the last pandemic. I'm pretty sure the winner of the Pandemic Cup in 1918 is here. 2020 has been a weird year. The last 5 years, it hasn't really been results based. It's always just been about the learning a new game plan, getting games to the kids, developing the talent. Now we've introduced a lot of experience into the team. We're currently sitting 4-4 going into the Hawthorne game tonight. I'm excited. Hawthorne's obviously been a bogey team, being the team the first game that I ever went to. So my better half thought it would be appropriate for our first ever podcast to be about it. Obviously, that's my story from the Carlton crew, the Sunshine Carlton crew. So there's a few more of us. Hopefully you'll get to hear the stories from the others over the next few weeks. Currently, favourite players is basically everyone that wears the Carlton jumper. I don't discriminate. I love them all. From both our captains to all the players that have been there through a lot of the bad times. Obviously with Simo, with the tag of losing the most games in history of an AFL footballer. He doesn't deserve it. He's such a good player, but right now, favourite players. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Callum Moore. Shout out Callum Moore. He actually, I put up a photo of Callum Moore on Instagram, and he replied back to me. So shout out to those. All right. As we mentioned earlier, this is Carlton Hawthorne. They're about to kick off today, being the 31st of July. 2020, Carlton Hawthorne over in West Australia. So shout out to all the West Australian Carlton fans. Hopefully we get to see plenty of them tonight. And as the game goes on, I'll probably come back at the start or of every quarter, and we'll go through some of my thoughts.
A few moments later.
Creeper! Have a shot, son! Oh, Callum Moore! It's still in!
Just just lost a crucial 50-50 contest in the middle of the ground. Hawthorne turned the footy over, 50-50 contest. We won it, but then Setterfield got caught holding the footy, which led to a Hawthorne inside 50 and Isaac Smith marking goal. Yeah, just another incredibly disappointing performance. First quarter set it up. It was 5-1. Really thought we were gonna go ahead and get the W, but it wasn't to be. In the second quarter, we turned into a team that was just, you know what? In the second quarter, I believe Hawthorne became the better team. They arrested the dominance by putting it in the ruck, swapped out their first ruck and second ruck. Big Boy McAvoy came in to play on him, while Segler got the goal up against our secondary ruckman, who was Callum Moore again today, who I thought showed good signs today. A lot better than what he was last week. So hopefully he stays in the team, and I think we've got a bye coming up now. And yeah, Hawthorne really just switched on. Their running game just went ballistic. Our wings really couldn't keep up. Tom Mitchell just started winning centre clearance after centre clearance. And that was pretty much the rest of the game for the next 3 quarters, really. Tom Mitchell really just put in the clinic. Their wingmen, who just constantly run in, who's the former #1 draft pick? Give me a second, I'll grab it. His stats. Disposal wise, Jago Mira, and Tom Mitchell, that 1-2 punch just really stood out. Like, they completely punched our midfield. Then James Warple coming in after that. I thought he was really good today. Their forward line, as soon as they got inside 50, they kept it in. Really made our back line look a little amateurish at times. Yeah, like I said, on the wings, Isaac Smith and Tom Scully really just tore us up on the wing. Probably finishes our season in 2020. 4-5 now. I think we'll, like every other season, we'll just more fall in between that, say about 13th to about 18th. That's where we'll probably finish, I guess, as a team. That's where we realistically are. I guess for the first up show, it's not a great way to end, but that's football, huh? You're not going to win them all. Just really earth-shattering, bringing us back down. Are we better than what we thought we are? Probably not. Are we better than where we were last year? Yes, we've definitely made inroads. We've made developments. That could be attributed to a number of things, though. The amount of experience that have come into the side. Yeah. All right. Best on grounds for us. I'll probably give it to. Not too sure. I want to say Patrick Cripps, but I really thought he made a lot of. Put it this way: once he gets a chance to review the game, I'm sure he'll see the mistakes that he made. But yes, he did battle. I don't want to bag him because obviously he's been a shining light and reason to gather the football recently. Our kids probably didn't didn't show anything. And by kids, I'll probably say anyone 24 and under. Yeah. Yeah, the bigs were good in the first quarter. Pitney, Casbolt, Ari, Moore. But yeah, after that, it's just... Yeah, go Blues, huh? Thanks.